A very good morning to all of you, my dear children. Once again, I welcome you all in your online classes. Today is 19th November 2020 and you all are having your science class. But before starting up with our class, we will revise, once again we will revise the guidelines of COVID-19. I have explained you in my previous video also. I hope everyone is fine and good and following all the guidelines. But once again we will revise, okay, all the guidelines of COVID-19 which you have to follow. So what was the first guideline? First guideline was you have to wear the mask. Okay, you have to wear the mask whenever you are going outside. Okay, whenever you are going outside, first of all you have to wear the mask so that the virus will not affect you. Okay, second was guideline was you have to wash your hands with the soap or you have to use the sanitizers. Okay, if you are at home you can wash your hands with the soap, it will be easy for yourselves also. But if you are going out, you should have sanitizers with us, with you all, so you can use that. Okay, whenever you touch anything, whenever you uh, touch any item or anybody, you should sanitize your hands. Okay, and third was you have to maintain 6 feet distance. Okay, you have to maintain 6 feet distance from the other people. Whenever we are going out anywhere on the market or any place you are going, you have to maintain 6 feet distance from the other people so that virus cannot affect you. And one more important thing, children, which you can do is you should eat the good food, especially the food which is having the quantity of vitamin C. Okay, especially you have to eat good food, especially the food in which you are having the quantity of vitamin C. Okay, so that if you will eat the food in which you are having vitamin C, your immunity will improve. Okay, and if your immunity will improve, then you will be able to fight with coronavirus. You must have listened in the news also that you have to boost your immunity, then only you will be able to fight with coronavirus. Okay, so these were the guidelines, children, that you have to follow. I hope everybody is following. Okay, so let's start up with our class. In the last class of science, I have given you to learn the chapter number 7 and 8. I hope you have learned, children, because in annual exam you have to learn at one go. That will not be possible. Okay, so we have finished lesson number 9, that was light, and I have given the question answers also to do. I hope you have done. Okay, so let's start up with our class. So today we will study, children, lesson number 10, that is measurement. Okay, now the name of the lesson is measurement. First of all, you have listened so many times this what that measurement, but what is measurement? If you will, anybody will ask you that what is measurement, that what you will tell. Okay, let's see that. Measurement is the process of finding the size or quantity of an item or a material. Children, we see so many things or so many items around us, like I have a marker, sofa, TV, wall hangings, and so many things we are items, so many materials we observe, we see around us. Okay, but if we have to measure the thing, if we have to measure the quantity or the size, if I will ask you what is the size of this marker, how you will tell me? How you will tell me? You will not be able to tell me till you measure this thing. Okay, till you measure this thing, you will not be able to find this the size or if I will ask you the quantity of anything, you will not be able to tell me. So measurement is the process, एक प्रक्रिया होती है in which we find the size or quantity of an item or a material. Okay, it is a process in which we find the size, okay, or the quantity we find of liquid things. Okay, we find the quantity of liquid things and we find the size of the solid things. Okay, so measurement is a process in which we find the size or quantity of any item or the material. So anyone will ask you next time what is measurement, you can tell this, that measurement is a process in which we find the size or quality of an item or a material. Okay, so we measure so many things in our daily life. Okay, so many things we measure in our daily life, like when we are going to, when your mummy papa is going out to take out the vegetables, okay, they are measuring the vegetables, like 1 kilo potato you want or 1 kilo tomato you want, they are measuring in their weighing machine. Okay, whenever they are going out, you must have seen also so many times that they are measuring the potatoes also, or the tomatoes, or any vegetable you want. They measure and then they are giving you. Okay, or if you go in a shop to you are telling to give the oil and all, then also you are telling that 1 liter packet you want, or 2 liters packet you want. So everything is we are measuring. So we measure so many things in our daily life. Okay, now how we are measuring these things? Now unit, there is a unit to measure of every item or any material. There is a unit in which we are measuring the things. Okay, now what is unit? A unit is a fixed quantity used as a standard of measurement. A unit is a fixed quantity. Okay, unit is a fixed quantity which we are using to measure anything. Okay, which we are, and it is a standard of measurement, means it is the biggest thing which we can use to measure anything. Okay, so unit is a fixed quantity we will use to measure anything. In a general language, we can say that unit is a fixed quantity which we are using to measure anything. Okay, so there are so many units which you will see here. I have written here the standard units. Standard units means the biggest unit in which you can measure anything. Okay, so if anybody will ask you, or what is unit? The unit is a fixed quantity in which we are measuring anything. Okay, we can say this in general language. Then now I've told you we measure so many things every day. Now we measure so many things every day. Now what we are measuring? First of all, length of a line. We measure the length of a line with the scale. Now children, see. You all are having this type of scale. This is a small scale. This is a big scale. Okay. So if we have to measure a length of a line, length means lambai. Okay. In Hindi we are saying length means lambai. So if we have to measure a length of a line, if a line you have drawn and then you have to measure the length of a line, so we measure from this. Now you see children, from 1 to 15 in centimeters it is written here. Okay, in centimeter is a small unit to measure length. Okay, centimeter is a small unit to measure the length, because this is a small scale, that is why it is written this centimeters. This is also big scale, but here also from 1 to 30. In small scale you will find from 1 to 15. Okay, and but in the big scale you will find from 1 to 30. It is written in the centimeters. So line is not so big. Okay, so you have to, if we have to measure the length of a line, so we are measuring with the scale. Okay, because line is small. Okay, next is length of a piece of cloth from the measuring tape. Now see children, this is a measuring tape. Okay, this is a measuring tape. So many of most of you have in your homes also. This is a measuring tape. When we have to measure a piece of a cloth, suppose I have this dupatta. Okay, when we are giving, your mummies are giving their suits to stitch to the tailor, how they are measuring? They are measuring the piece of a cloth from this measuring tape. If suppose I have this dupatta, if I have to measure this from here to here, like tailors, we can measure like this. So if we have to measure not only dupatta, sari, or any piece of cloth, if we have to measure, okay, so we can measure from this measuring tape. Okay, length of a line we can measure from the scale, but length of a piece of cloth we can measure from this measuring tape. Okay, then next is what? Mass of fruits, vegetables, cereals, pulses from the weighing machine. Now mass means heaviness. Mass means heaviness, how heavy they are. Okay, so if we have to see measure the mass, how heavy, means fruits, vegetables, cereals, pulses from the weighing machine. Okay, children, you must have gone in the Vishal Mega Mart also, in the Spencer's also. Okay, so there they are having the weighing machine. Okay, and when your mummy papa, just now I have told you, going to take the vegetables and fruits, they are also having the weighing machine which they are putting in their hand. Okay, which they are taking in their hand, and they are measuring how kilos you potatoes you want, they are measuring and then they are giving you. And when we are going in the Vishal Mega Mart, or when we are going in the Spencer's, there's also they are having the weighing machine. Okay, so if you want pulses दालें चाहिए तो they are we can measure and take 1 kilo 2 kilos. Okay, and if we want cereals like rice and all, then also we are measuring 5 kilo, we want 10 kilo, we want how many things we want. So if we have to measure the fruits, the mass of means how much heavy they are, the mass of fruits, vegetables, cereal, pulses, we are measuring from the weighing machine. Okay, there is a difference in the weighing machine of fruits and vegetables and the other weighing machine which we are seeing in the Spencers and all. Okay, there is a different in Spencers in Vishal Megawatts, the weighing machine is electronic, and which the vegetable sellers are having the weighing machine, that is not electronic, that is they are taking in their hand and then they are measuring it. Okay, but they can measure it from the weighing machine only. Okay, then measuring time, we can measure the time. How can we see the time? From the wristwatch or the wall clock. Now see children, this is a wristwatch. Okay, this is a wristwatch, and in the wall clock also you have seen, you must also have in your homes. Okay, so if you have to measure the time, we can see from the wristwatch, okay, or from the wall clock. If you are also having the wall clock in your homes, so if we have to measure the time, we can see from the wristwatch or the wall clock. Then what is next? Volume of water. Volume means quantity. How much quantity of water is there? If we have to see that, how we are seeing? Measuring cylinder. Okay, measuring cylinder. Cylinder type utensil is coming which is in cylinder in shape. If we have to measure the volume of water, means quantity of water, we can measure it from the measuring cylinder. Okay, from the measuring cylinder. Now next is what? Body temperature. Now see children, from the thermometer, body temperature from the thermometer. Now this is the thermometer. Okay children, this is thermometer children. You must also have in your homes thermometer, or when we are going to the doctor, okay, they are having the thermometer. Okay, so if we have to measure the body temperature, how much temperature of our body we have, okay, so we can measure from this thermometer. Okay, sometimes you all are not well, you all are having fever, then your mummies are giving you, are measuring the body temperature of yours from this thermometer only, or they are taking you to the doctor. So doctors are putting also in your mouth also, and in under the arm also they can put, and they are measuring your body temperature from this thermometer. This is the type of thermometer. Other types of thermometer are also coming. So but from the we are measuring the body temperature from this type of thermometer only. Okay, so this was about the things we measure in our daily life and how we are measuring. Now we will see the standard units. Okay, I have told you now, we are measuring the things from the units only. Now standard units means the biggest unit. Standard units means the biggest unit in which we can measure a thing. Now see, length. Length means lambai. Okay, if we have to see the standard units, mean biggest unit of the length is meter. This you have studied in maths also children. In third class you must have also studied also, and here also in fourth class also you must have studied in maths also these standard units. So length ki standard unit is meter. Then capacity, liter. Okay, now length ki meter, how? Suppose your mummies are taking the saris, okay, they are telling ki 5 meter sari should be there. Okay, a length of a sari should be a 5 meter. Length of a sari should be a 5 meters. So length we are looking in meters. It is the standard, means biggest unit of length. Okay, then capacity. Capacity means quantity, mostly of liquid things. Okay, we are looking in liter. This is the standard unit of capacity, means oil and milk and water. We are looking in the liter. Then time. Time ki standard unit is second. Time ki standard unit is second. We are looking in seconds. Then mass means heaviness. I told you kilograms. Just now I have given you the examples. Okay, 1 kg aloo or 2 kg potatoes you want. Okay, or tomatoes you want. So the standard unit of mass is kilogram. Then temperature. If you have to see the temperature, the standard unit of temperature is degrees Celsius. There are two. Okay, there are two here. degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. There are two standard units of temperature, degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. These are the standard units you have to learn, children. In the exam it can come, okay, that write the standard unit of length, write the standard unit of capacity. This you have to learn. This question can come in the exam. Okay, now one by one we will see now about these units, length, capacity, time. One by one we will study about that. Okay, children, now see that. Now children, these are the things we measure in our daily life, okay, of an item of or an material. We are measuring these things. First is length. Now what is length? The size of something from one end to another, okay, one end to other. Suppose this is the marker, okay, so the size of this marker from this end to this end is called the length of a item or a material. Okay, this is a marker, so the size of this marker from this end to this end is called as length. Okay, length of this marker. So this is length. Next, what we measure? Mass. Mass means how heavy the thing is. Okay, so mass is the amount of material contained by an object. Okay, in an object, how much material is kept is called the mass of an object. Okay, suppose in the pencil box, how many pencils are kept, the weight of these pencils are called mass, not of the pencil box. Okay, the weight of these pencils is called the mass of that pencils only. Okay, they're not on the pencil box. That I will tell you what is the difference between mass and weight. I will tell you afterwards. Okay, then we measure the capacity. Capacity we measure of liquid things, children. Okay, capacity we measure of liquid things. So capacity is the quantity of a liquid that a vessel can hold. Vessel means a utensil in which we measure the liquid. Okay, it is a type of utensil. I will show you in the book just now afterwards that what is vessel. Vessel is a utensil in which we put the liquid. Okay, we pour the liquid to measure. Okay, how much quantity is this? So capacity is the quantity of a liquid. Okay, how much liquid we are putting in the vessel. Now children, one by one we will see how to measure the length. Okay, what is the standard unit we will see in the book. Length, mass, capacity, we will study about these measurements from the book. Now let's see, children, in the book.
See children, this is length. In the earlier times, people used to measure the length of an object using handspan, cubit and footspan. Now, first of all, you should know what is handspan, cubit and footspan. See, this is handspan, means hateli. This is hateli, this is called handspan. Then cubit, the length of our elbow from the fingers, this is called cubit. And this is footspan, means length of a foot. Okay, children. So, they do not give correct measurement. Why? Because some are having small handspan, some are having big hands, some are having small arms, some are having big arms. That is why they do not give the correct result. From this activity we can show that. How? Suppose this is a table and you have to measure the length of the table. Okay, then first of all you measure. Okay, how you have to measure? See, like this, 1 and 2, like this we are doing. So first of all, you measure the length of the table and then you tell your father and mother to measure the length of the table. The measurement will be different. Your handspan is short and your mother and father handspan is long. So the measurement is totally different. So what is the conclusion? Handspan is not a correct unit to measure the thing. Okay, children? Handspan is not a correct. Then, see children here. Length is measured in meters. 1 meter is divided into 100 equal divisions called centimeters. Each centimeter is divided into 10 equal divisions called millimeter. Now length is measured in meters. I have told you the unit of measuring the length is meters. Then 1 meter is divided into 100 equal divisions called centimeters, and centimeters is divided into 10 equal divisions called millimeter. So very short distances are measured in centimeters and millimeters. Okay, very short distances we are measuring in centimeters and millimeters, and very long distances are measured in kilometers. like the distance from one city to another city is measured in kilometers. Like Lucknow to Kanpur, the distance of Lucknow to Kanpur is 90 kilometers. So we measure the very long distances in kilometers. Then 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. We use a meter rod, measuring tape or a scale to measure the length. ठीक है, we this type of meter rod is scale, meter rod is there, then tape is there, I have shown you before, and this is the scale we use to measure the length. This type of measuring tape is also there. Okay, now children, these are the formulas which you have to learn. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, and 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. These are the formulas which you have to learn. Now see children, using a scale and a measuring tape to measure length. Now we are measuring the length of from the scale of which items. We use a scale to measure the length of a paper, pencil box and tiffin box. Suppose this is a paper of a book. So if we have to measure the length of the paper, we are measuring it from the scale. Okay, the pencil box also and the tiffin also, we are measuring it from the scale. Now how to measure length with the scale? Now keep the scale along the length of a card. Suppose if you have to measure the length of a card. Okay, so we have to put the scale like this. Where 0 is marked, we have to put from here. And where the card ends, you see where it is coming. It is coming on 4.5. 4 is here and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the length of the card is 4.5. Like this we are measuring from the scale. Okay, then precautions children. What are the precautions? Means what are the things we have to remember when we are measuring from the scale? First, do not place the scale at an angle. This will give you an incorrect reading. Like this teda scale we don't have to put, otherwise we will not get the correct reading. Then do not place the scale at a distance from the length you measuring. Now like this, if you have to measure the length of the card, you can't put like this. आपको उसके ऊपर ही रखना पड़ेगा. Then only you will get the correct measurement. Okay. Then this you have studied in maths now. Measuring the sides of the figures. This you were doing in the scale. Perimeter, class 3 perimeter you have studied in maths. So the sides of the these shapes you were measuring from the scale only children. So like this we are measuring from the scale. And next is mass children. Mass is the amount of material contained by an object. I have told you, किसी भी object में जितना material रखा है उसका जो weight है, that is called mass. Okay, mass is measured in kilogram. That also I have told you. The mass of an light object is measured in grams. Light object means अगर कम heavy है तो that is measured in grams, and it is very heavy तो measured in kilograms. Grams and milligrams, light object are measured and heavy object are measured in kilograms and in tons. Now these are the formulas. Again you have to learn children. 100 milligrams is equal to 1 gram. 1000 gram is equal to 1 kilogram. 1000 kilogram is equal to 1 ton. Okay, these are the formulas which you have to learn. We use different kinds of weighing balances and weighing machines to measure mass. Now see children, these are the weighing machines. Different types of machines are there which you can see. This is a digital balance. This I have told you now, when you are going in the Vishal Mega Mart or Spencer's, like this digital machine you can show. Then the grocer balance means when you are going in the grocery shop. Okay, where you find all the items which you have which you want for your home, like this weighing machine is there. Then a beam balance, when you are going to a vegetable seller, sabji wale ke paas when we are going, they are having like this weighing machine. And the spring balance means when very heavy type of object we have to measure, then we are using this type of machine children. Okay, so like this we are measuring the mass children. Using a weighing machine to measure mass. Now how we have to use a weighing machine to measure the mass? Place the weighing machine on a flat surface. First of all we have to place the weighing machine on a flat surface. Then first check that the digital screen is showing 0. See here in the digital screen showing 0, here also 0. It is necessary, then only you will get the correct reading. Then now stand on the weighing machine without shoes. Now you have to stand. We are also measuring our weight on this type of weighing machine na? So we have to stand without shoes on that. The reading on the screen gives you mass in kilogram. Your mass, they will give you in the kilograms. How much mass you are having, they will give you in the kilograms. Nowadays, shopkeepers are also having digital weighing machine to measure the quantity of food items. Nowadays, these type of digital machine shopkeepers are also having, okay, to measure the food items to give you. Earlier weighing machines used to have a needle and marking on a weighing scale. Okay, earlier previous days the shopkeepers were having the different type of weighing machine, in that they were having needle and marking on the weighing scale. So the position of a needle was telling the on the scale was telling the how much mass of an object was there. Okay, then they were looking then how much thing they have to give. Now note, this is very important. Listen to me very carefully here. There is a difference in mass and weight. Now there is a difference in mass and weight. The mass of an object is an amount of matter it contains. किसी भी चीज में, किसी भी पैकेट के अंदर या किसी भी यूटेंसिल के अंदर कितनी चीज है, that is called mass. Okay, that is called mass. But weight of an object is the force of gravity on it. Weight means पूरा weight. पैकेट सहित पूरी चीज का कितना वेट होगा जिसमें ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स लगता है. यू ऑल नो अबाउट द ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स ना. द अर्थ पुल्स ऑल द थिंग्स टुवर्ड्स इटसेल्फ. अपनी तरफ सारी चीज़ों को खींचती है. यू हैव स्टडीड दिस इन क्लास 3. अर्थ इज पुलिंग ऑल द थिंग्स टुवर्ड्स इटसेल्फ. दैट इज कॉल्ड ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स. तो वेट इज कॉल्ड like the item which is put in a packet, and with the gravitational force the total weight is called weight of anything. and mass मतलब उस पैकेट के अंदर जितनी भी चीज़ है, that is called the weight of, means mass of an object. उस चीज़ का भार जितना है that is called mass, and पैकेट सहित ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स सहित पूरा जितना है that is called weight. Okay, then the unit of a weight is Newton. Weight unit is Newton. You will learn more about this in the higher classes. Okay, you will see in the higher classes. Then children, see capacity. Capacity is the quantity of a liquid that a vessel can hold. I have told you it is a capacity of a liquid. It is measured in liters and milliliters. Large amount of liquid is measured in liters and kiloliters, and small amount is measured in milliliters. If very large amount is there, it is measured in liter and kiloliters, and small amount is liquid and measured in milliliters. Capacity is measured by measuring cylinders and vessels. These jars are marked in milliliters and liters. Now see, these types of measuring vessels and cylinder and jug are also coming. They are marked. Okay, then we are measuring the liquid to be measured to poured into jars. Then the capacity is read from the mark. Whatever quantity, whatever liquid we have to see the quantity of it, we have to pour in it. उसमें हमें डालना पड़ता है. Then उसमें जो mark बने हैं, then we can know about the how much quantity is this. Now these are the formulas, children, which you have to learn. Now see, children, time. Time is measured in second, minutes and hours. Now time is measured in second, minutes and hours. We all know. We use a watch or a clock to measure the time. We use the watch or a clock to measure the time. Now this is the table clock you must have seen. Wrist watch you also have seen. Wall clock we all are having, and digital watch is also there. Okay. Now see, using a clock to measure time. How we use a clock to measure the time. A clock or a watch has 3 hands, which you also have studied before. Short hand reads the hour. Long hands reads the minutes, and the thin hand reads the second. Now see here, short hand is this hour hand, this is the long hand minute hand, and this is the thin hand second hand is there. Okay, some watches show the time in numbers. These are called digital watches, like this. They are, this type of watches are also coming which are showing the time in numbers. They are called digital watches. Now again, these are the formulas which you have to learn, children. 1 day is equal to 24 hours. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. These are the formulas which you have to learn, children. Okay, children, look at the clock. The hour hand is between 5 to 6. The hour hand is between 5 to 6. The minute hand is on 6. The minute hand is on 6. It means that the minute hand takes 5 into 6 means 30 minutes to go from 12 to that position. Minute hand means this hand. From 12 to this, it has taken 30 minutes only. From 12 to 6, it has taken 30 minutes. Okay, 5, then 10, then 15, then 20, then 25 to 30 minutes. It has taken 30 minutes. Okay, to take one round. The second hand is on the fourth division between 12 to 1. Now second hand is here and it is on fourth division, 1 2 3 4. Fourth division between 12 to 1. So 4 seconds have passed, means 4 seconds has passed. So we write the time as 5:30 and 4 seconds. 5y. Always remember children, when the hour hand is between two numbers, we are taking always the previous number. Because the hour hand is here between 5 to 6, 5 और 6 के बीच में है, so we take 5:30 we have written here. अगर वो आर हैंड 6 और 7 के बीच में होती तो वी विल राइट 6:30 एंड 7-8 के बीच में होती तो 7:08. ऑलवेज वी आर टेकिंग द प्रीवियस नंबर. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर. ओके, सो द आर हैंड कंप्लीट्स वन राउंड इन 12 आवर्स. दिस आर हैंड कंप्लीटिंग दिस वन राउंड इन 12 आवर्स. हर एक घंटे में अगले नंबर पे जाती है. दैट इज वाई इट इज टेकिंग 12 आवर्स टू कंप्लीट वन राउंड. ओके, देन द मिनट हैंड कंप्लीट्स वन राउंड इन 1 hour. This minute hand completes 1 hour, one round in 1 hour. Then the second hand completes one round in 1 minute. This second hand completes this one round in 1 minute, children. Okay, so like this we are showing the time. Okay, now temperature, children. Temperature is the measure of hotness and coldness of an object. When we have to measure the hotness or coldness of any object, then we are telling it temperature. The standard unit of a temperature is degree Celsius. I have told you before only. The temperature is measured with a thermometer. I have told you how to see that with a thermometer. We measure the temperature in degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. Now see this is the temperature. This is the thermometer. Okay, in which we see the temperature. Okay, then we are measuring the temperature in degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. The human body temperature is measured in degree Fahrenheit. Always remember this. The human body temperature we are measuring in degree Fahrenheit only. The temperature of a normal body, human body, is 98.6 Fahrenheit. The temperature of a normal human body is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. When the clinically thermometer shows a higher reading, it means that the person has fever. Whenever the temperature increases from this 98.6 means we are having fever. Okay, then how to use a thermometer? How to use? Wash the thermometer before use. This is very important, children. Always we have to wash the thermometer before use. Prefer an antiseptic solution over water to wash it. After washing it, what we can do? Antiseptic lotion means Dettol or Savlon. We can use it to clean it. Dry it with a soft cloth. Then we have to dry it with a soft cloth. Hold the thermometer firmly. Give it a few jerks to bring the level of mercury below 35 degrees centigrade. Okay, now we have to hold like this firmly. Then we have to give the jerk, means झटका देना है, so that like this it is coming. This is a digital thermometer. To low it is coming. It is written like this. Then it is ready to take the temperature of your body. Then place the bulb of thermometer under your tongue from 2 minutes. Now you have to put thermometer under your tongue for 2 minutes. In case of a child, place it below the armpit or not in the mouth. If it is a child or a baby, you have to place it. If it is a child or it is a baby, place it before armpit or not in the mouth, because babies are not able to put it under the tongue. They are small babies, so you have to put under the armpit, means under the arm. Okay, and you can measure the temperature. After 2 minutes, take out the thermometer and read the level of mercury of the thermometer. After 2 minutes, we can take out the thermometer and see how much temperature is there. Hold it as shown in the figure. This will give you a body temperature in degree Celsius or Fahrenheit. Mostly in Fahrenheit they are giving. Okay, like this we can see the how much temperature is there of our body. Okay, so this is the way to use the thermometer, children. Okay.
So children, this was the explanation of the chapter lesson number 10, measurement. I hope everyone have understood that what I have explained you. If you have not understood anything, you can ask me in the comment box in the Google Classroom or in the YouTube comment section is there. You can ask there also. and we'll meet again in the next class. The PDF of this question answers all I will send you in the next class. Okay, till then you take care of yourselves also, your family also, and follow all the guidelines of COVID-19. Okay, thank you.